Okay, started the recording. Yesterday we discussed one program. This is the program we written yesterday. We written two files based on this program. Now, yesterday we created one navigation to run the program. In that particular navigation, we built a run control page. And we successfully placed our run control parameters like country and state. This is our run control page, benefit files. This is the run control parameter. We entered country and state. Okay, what was the table name? Yes, this is the page and this is the record we used. GEEMP Ben TBL. This is the record. Now, successfully we stored the data in the run control table. Based on what? Based on the run control ID and operator ID. Operator ID and run control ID, we successfully stored the data in the run control table. Now, as like as an application engine, I would like to capture the run control data and I would like to post it. Based on that run control parameters, we would like to run the program. EMP Ben table. This is the data. For run control ID 1, we have country and state. Now, whenever we successfully open the file, here I am writing a command, or after open the file, here also you can write it. Do fetch run control. I'm writing a procedure here. Begin procedure, end procedure. Generally in our application engine, what we will write, select country and state from run control table, where operator ID equal to percentile operator ID, run control ID equal to percentile run control. Here we have to write the begin select as we practiced earlier, end select, here I am selecting country, state from PS underscore GEEMP Ben TBL. This is our run control table, where operator ID equal to and run control ID equal to. This is the logic we have to discuss today. Application engine, what we used, percentile operator ID, percentile run control. But here it is not like that. We have to use one SQC. There is a logic defined in SQC process API.sqc. If you open this, procedure to update the process scheduler request record and get run control parameters. This is the SQC, process API.sqc. Here you see, whenever you are trying to get the run control parameters, they are suggesting us to use process OPR ID, process run control ID. Process OPR ID, process run control ID. Here, one second, where was that? First, try to use this SQC. First, declare this SQC ampersand include PRCS API dot SQC. Even you can write like this, what purpose you are using this SQC. Get run control parameters. Like that, you can, for your understanding, you can write that line in the comment portion. Now, in that SQC, what they define? They are suggesting us to use dollar, where was that? Here, process OPR ID, here in our OPR ID, process OPR ID and process run control ID. Here we collected the information. Better to place some alias names, like let us say run control r dot run control ID, r dot country, r dot state. Here r dot OPR ID, r dot run control ID. Now here I am passing let dollar country equals to ampersand r dot country. The same type of statement I will use for state also. State. Now pass these two in these here, country and state. Like this, we will run the program. Let's try to run the program first. Sorry. Run the program. SQR report. Sometimes in real time you see your run status is always in the queued mode. Then you can confirm your process scheduler server is not started. You can request, okay, I think your program is successfully completed. you can see now the data in our output files. Here is the data. Country and state. We successfully generated the data with country and state. Now, second scenario. Coming to the second scenario. In our run control structure, we successfully passed these parameters. Now the second scenario. If I am running this program by using this run control ID 3, my country is USA, state is blank. State is blank. Then let's try to run this program first. What will happen? For this run control ID 3, I'm running the program. Okay, in SQR, I would like to place some message boxes or win messages. Let us say I would like to know what country my program fetched and what state my program fetched. Here you can place show is the statement. As like as a message box and win message, here show is the statement. Show country. No need to do any concatenation here. Simply you can place like this. State like this. Now try to run the program for the run control ID 3. Here we know run control ID 3 state is empty. Now let's try. It succeeded. Now open the CSV file. It's generating the data for empty states. It's generating the data for empty states. That means employee don't have any state information in their address table or personal data table. It's generating the data based on that. Now, if you can open the output file here. Country is USA, state is blank. This is the show statement generating the output. Now my condition is like this. If my user not selected the state, if user selected the state, please pass this state variable here. If my user not selected the state, then please run it for all states. Now tell me how we will write the condition. Any one of you, please guide me.
Maybe R condition, we can give the R condition is a blank.
Can you tell me, Srini, what statement I have to write there? I will follow your footsteps.
Okay, first one is suppose the user is selected the drop down from the state, then it has to take that value. And suppose the user is not if the user is not selected, because actually I wrote one of the condition in the like a department between and a fund between, actually in the query level. Actually I put the NVL 0 something like then comma department ID from department ID, like that one. That's why it is bringing that in the query, PeopleSoft query I'm talking about.
Okay.
If the user is not giving, it is going and selecting all the values from the department. Like suppose I'm giving the account is like 5000 series to the 5200, and suppose I want to give the particular value in the department ID. Suppose I don't want to give the particular, I want to bring all the data for the department, all the departments. Then I have to put the blank, then it is bringing all the data.
I understood your point, Srini. This is our scenario also. What I'm saying here, generally what we are doing in the state, here we are passing like this, and state equal to dollar state. Then if user is not selecting any state, automatically it will come blank.
That's why we have to give the condition state.
Where we should place the condition, that's my point.
We have to put in the, because we have the value in the run control table, no, that's correct? We are passing the values in the table. That's why we have to go to the run control table, not in the personal data table.
Yes.
That's why we have to go and give the table.
Can you write the if condition before the where here? Like from these tables, and then can you break it and put an if condition there?
Where?
We are seeing on this select statement from PS personal data, PS personal NID.
Here.
Yeah.
Within the SQL, how do you place the if condition? Here it is hitting the database. Am I right? Select statement means it is hitting the database. How you will put a if statement?
If then we have to put the if condition outside before begin select. We have to check if the state is empty.
That means here.
Run this select query. Where, I mean, the difference between the two queries will be in the one query where clause, we will check a dot state equal to dollar state, and another query we will just check for country.
That means in this portion you would like to write, or where we should write?
In this portion, before begin select, I want to do a if statement to check.
The if.
Or I think that is dollar state.
Okay.
It's a null value, right? When you don't give anything, what is it? It's a yeah, so check for null value. If state equal to null.
Okay, if state equal to null.
Then
we won't use then in SQR. You can go ahead with the condition.
Okay, and so copy this whole select statement up to end select, from begin select to end select.
No. Understood your point. Okay. That is one way. Yes,
I sent the test message.
Okay. What was that?
Because actually I have to put the condition like state equal to the like a the dollar state. That's correct. And condition and state equal to blank or state equal to the quotes.
Understood, Srini. If you are writing like that, it will first try to pick the dollar state. Dollar state is empty. And what you are suggesting me, a dot state equal to null or a dot state equal to blank, right?
Yes.
But in that particular scenario, if you are running the program, how the system will react? dollar state, it is coming blank or null. Here itself,
Yes.
why we should write this condition again? In the run control parameter itself, state is null. There is no state. As Geeta
Because
suggested,
here is not,
go ahead, go ahead.
because actually I use this condition in the SQL, in the PeopleSoft query. What it was happened was, if we are giving the value, it is giving the value. Suppose you are giving the department ID, like
Can you please
suppose
send me
here you are
the, can
giving
you please send me the full query? Then we will understand. If you are writing
Okay.
simply like this, a dot state equals to null or a dot state equals to blank. If you are writing like this,
one
there is
minute,
no
and
what I am saying, already the state is coming null here from the above
yeah.
run control parameter. Then what is the use of this?
One minute, I think I can send you that.
Okay.
It is like
I will send. Okay, no problem. Later send it to me.
Okay.
As Geeta suggested, what she is saying, if state is null, I will write as per my understanding what she is saying. If state equal to, otherwise state not equal to null, or state not equal to blank, then executes this select statement. Am I right, Geeta?
Venkat, for some reason I don't see your screen. It's frozen for me.
All of you?
Are you typing anything?
Yes. Joyce, are you able to see my screen? Pranita?
It's good for me. I'm okay.
Okay. Geeta, can you please go log out and log in back?
Yeah. I will.
Quick. It will work, Srini, like it will, what Geeta is suggesting, if state is not equal to null or not equal to blank, then pass the state. Okay. If equals to null, equals to blank, okay, then remove this. If the dollar state is, we are getting the data, not getting the data, not equal to null, not equal to blank means we are getting the data in the dollar state, right? Then pass the state in the if condition, in the select condition. If the state is blank or null, then remove the state condition in the where. This is the statement, right? You're suggesting me, Geeta?
Yeah.
It will work. It will work. Okay, let's try to run the program now. Okay, let's try to understood which, okay, no state here, state available. I'm writing a show statement like this. Now try to run the program once. The same run control ID. We placed and if both areas, if and if and if. Okay. Error. Okay. A dot country, A dot state. Where was that? Okay. What was the issue? In the second SQL also we are using the same alias names. But it will work if you are using the different alias names here. But my point is, we are making it complex. It's very simple logic. It's very simple logic. I am removing the if conditions.
I use the decode function.
Uh-huh.
Now the code here, I dump it into the chat window.
Okay.
It is working fine in PeopleSoft query.
Okay. What your decode function is doing here? You are first
it is
selecting a general date in between these two dates, account in between these two parameters. Function code, you are decoding the function code.
One code
Mm.
is a colon. If the user is doing, it is taking. Otherwise, it is taking the blank.
That's what I'm saying, Srini. It shouldn't take the blank.
No. Blank means not the blank I'm talking about. It is bringing all the values.
No, I understood your point. Here, if we are writing, okay, this is also a complex technique. Now I will show you one simple technique here. Whenever we are fetching the run control information, here itself we know the state is blank or null, right? Then here, simply if the state not equal to blank, null, and state not equal to blank.
Okay.
Got it? Then one sec. Okay, if state not equal to null or not equal to blank, then one condition we will write, like where state, I'm just using a variable, no need to confuse here, where state equal to, how we will write the condition. Observe carefully what condition we are using, and state equal to, and state equal to concatenating. Else I am done. Next, what I will do, I will simply use this here, but in this, but because we are using in SQL. Very simple. What I did, if state is not equal to null and not equal to blank, then use the state condition, where condition, and a dot state equal to dollar state. Else this variable is null. That means here you can place a show statement. Show dollar.
Where you put dollar where state.
Okay, I will show you. Here in the SQL.
Okay.
Now try to run the program. Now I am running this program. Error. Something we missed.
Syntax.
Invalid. Missing operator in expression. Okay. Let we have to use. Let.
Let where state. Okay.
Yes. Here like this. Let command we have to use. We are practicing more people code, less SKR. That's very simple. Let. Okay. Now once it's fetched the data, it will show us where the state is. Now. Now try to see the output. Success. Okay, it's old one. Here is the one. You see, where state is not available. Why? Because state is not there. Now, see the output. It was generated the full file with all the states. It's very simple. What we did, whenever I fetched the run control information, if that particular information is null or black, I am taking a variable and I am placing my condition here. And let.
What is the mean? And the state equal to the single quote and concatenation number.
Your voice is too disturbing. Srini, could you please check your sound settings?
I'm on the phone actually. I don't have any issue because
We are getting too much, lot of disturbance in the call. Is it clear?
now it's okay.
No. Can you connect again?
Okay.
Everyone, the remaining Geeta, Joycey, all are clear about this logic? Simple logic we written. If state not available. If state is available, use it. Yes. Any questions?
Is that in that SQL statement where you have where state? Can you go there? So this bracket, is it like a concatenation?
No. It's not concatenation. Within the SQL, we are using the variable, right? That's why we are using this type of bracketing. We are telling this variable is coming from elsewhere, and we are using here directly. Within the SQL, observe carefully, within the SQL we are. We are not out of the SQL like this. We are within the SQL statement. That's why.
So this syntax, bracket and variable.
Bracket is must.
It's only for SQL. We can't use this anywhere else.
Yes. Joyce, are we clear on this?
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Now, one more requirement. Just imagine, we are here on the run control. As of now, let us say, okay, let's try to run the existing state. I'm running for this, or I'm running for the state AK. Now, why? Because one way it is succeeded. I'm testing my program for the second. That means there is no state. Yes, it is generating for all. It is generating the data for all of the states. Now I am giving the data. I am giving the state. In my run control ID number 2, I given the state is AK. Now it should generate the data for AK. It's error of. What was that? That is why we have to test all the scenarios. What was this error?
Column name is invalid.
Why?
AK.
What is this? What we missed?
And the A state.ak.
Hmm?
That's the problem.
Just
And
look carefully. We missed something. What was that?
invalid column name.
Oh, the column name is state. It's not AK.
Okay. We given the column name only, right?
Oh, you have to put R state, no? In the bottom, that's correct. Show state equal to R.
No. We have A dot state only, right? Here A dot state. Here it will fail even if I am running the same SQL in the backend also. Why? Because it is expecting like this. It is generating like this. What is the difference in between?
It's taking a number.
No. It is expecting a syntax like this one. You got my point?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You need to put it in this
In the single quote.
commas. Yeah, single quote.
Then how we will include the single quotes logic here?
Convert or something?
Why? Why, Srini? For simple logics, are we doing any research on that?
So over here where your cursor is, just put quotes, concatenate quotes before and after, like single quote.
Okay.
And after.
Is it work? Let's see. Okay. Let us see it will work or not. But you understood the error, right, all of you? Why the program errored out? This is the problem with SQR. Honestly, I'm saying, in People Code, if you missed any syntaxes, People Code editor itself, it will tell you what you missed. If you missed a function and again it's got errored out. Again, that means in people code we will get a message like, still it is not getting like this. Okay. In people code, if you are writing a program, it will tell you, editor, it's a people tool editor. It will tell you what mistake you did in the syntaxes. But here,
So Venkat, here single quote has to be in single quote, right? It should be 3 single quotes concatenating.
where,
So see, you have and a dot state equal to in single quote, right? Then concatenate.
oh,
Then
here
we
it's
need,
missing. Yes, you are right.
yeah, you need 3.
Yes, you are right. That's what I'm saying. In people code, if you missed any syntax, it will guide us at the time of saving if you missed anything. But in SQR, even you missed the comma like this. Simply we missed a comma or single quotes or any syntax error, only at runtime it will show us. Only in the runtime it will show the errors for us. Now it succeeded. Here you see AK. Now where state here like this. Now see the output file. There is no data for AK, I think. That's why. Okay. That is why whenever
you put that a dot state equal to dollar where state equal to single quotes, and that is a syntax.
Here the single quote end. First single quote end here. Next, we are concatenating with single quotes whatever the value came here.
Okay. So that is a syntax that always you have to put the single quote and something like.
Yes. If we would like to place a single quote, why? Because single quote itself must and should be within the concatenation.
Okay.
That's why my main point is, while writing the SQR program, please take care about all the syntaxes. Even you missed a comma, it won't remind you. In runtime, you will receive the error. What we learned today, process OPR ID, process run control ID, we will pass here. In application engine, we will pass percentile operator ID, percentile run control. Now, again the same, one more complex logic you can build in your systems. Country, multiple states I am selecting. Yes, I am giving a provision to the user to select multiple states. Then this concatenation, how you will maintain? Why? Because for the same operator ID, for the same run control ID, you will get a country and multiple states information. Then how you will maintain the logic here? You understood my point, all of you? Please build a logic like that. For a single country, I am selecting multiple states. Yes, you have to build it. How you have to implement the logic? Try on your own. Let me know if you have any questions on that practice. But in this way, we will practice the SQRs. We will modify and we will even As a practice, we written almost 150 lines of SQR. Apart from that, there is no special coding involved. If you open any SQR, any bigger SQR, it doesn't matter how much big it is, it might be 10,000 lines or 11,000 lines. It doesn't matter. You see, this SQR is, it's almost 7,000 lines. But each and every SQR program is divided into procedures. In this SQR program, how many files they are generating? They are generating I think open here, open output files. If you see this, here see how many files they are generating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 files they are generating. But core logic is common. They are opening a file, they are writing the data. 100% they will write the data by using write command. Write file number. We used 1, here they used some different. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. It will come in that variable. How much big it is, it doesn't matter. This is the core logic of SQR program. That's all for today. I'm winding up the